Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Bryan here, another episode of Kamuy Crew Podcast, and with me I have Dan.
Yep.
And no Jimmy today because Jimmy has COVID again.
Allegedly,
probably.
potentially.
So we didn't want to risk anything, but we got video. Hopefully
it works out. We're recording and we're gonna try and edit it and whatnot, but we've tried before and it hasn't worked out, but we have a different setup this time, so hopefully it all goes well.
We're using a Logitech webcam that wasn't cooperating with us.
Nope, just wouldn't turn on, and then I found out I was just dumb, so.
Yeah, he's like,
it's funny how that works.
I tested it before and it worked great, but now, and we finally got it working, so it's all good.
We're good.
Oh man, yeah, it feels weird with the webcam. I have to get used to it, but yeah, of course we're going to talk about some anime today. But before we do that, we're going to go look at some news, which is anime. So I guess we're talking about anime right away?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
Anyways, but I think the biggest news that happened recently was Demon Slayer Season 3 trailer came out.
Yes.
And along with that, they announced a tour date that the 10th and 11th episode of Season 2, and then it's an hour-long episode for the premiere of Season 3.
Right.
And it's all going to be in in a theater. And I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Seems cool, yeah. The Swordsmith Village arc is going to be what it starts off.
Yeah, and they said that
And you read it as well, right?
Oh yeah, I read the whole series, so I'm caught up. I know what happens. But they said the red carpet premiere event in Los Angeles will be held on February 18th
What is my cat doing? What are you doing?
Will be held on February 18th at the Ophirum Theater, featuring appearances by Natsuki Hane Tanjiro, the voice actor for Tanjiro, Aniplex producer Yuma Takahashi, and performance by Aimer. I think that's how you say that, Aimer. Tickets for the event will go on sale starting January 7th on Ticketmaster. Yeah, that'll be awesome. And then I think they announced that, so that was the premiere, and then it will be shown in other countries, I think like a few days later. I don't remember the exact dates. And then I think it'll be available worldwide March 3rd
or something, I think it was.
Yeah,
I can double check it. Power of the internet.
I'm also going to look on the internet.
February 3rd, blah, 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 Tokyo. Oh, LA is February 15th. They get a nice little premiere.
Oh, March.
And where's it for? US. Yeah, March 3rd.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. I'll probably end up seeing it anyway.
Yeah, I think I'll go to that, because why not? I mean, seeing the climactic fight with Tengen and Kentaro, is that?
Gyutaro.
Gyutaro, sorry.
Yeah.
That will be pretty cool to see in theater, because they said they're going to remaster it in like 4K and also like up the audio quality and
which is going to be incredible, just because the animation was amazing. The audio design was sick too. So I have a little soundbar, but I can only imagine how it's going to be with a full theater. It's going to be insane.
And if they even offer IMAX, that would be crazy.
Oh yeah. Does it say IMAX? Wait, let me see.
I don't know, but I mean, like, yeah, there you go, including 41 IMAX screens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Awesome.
That's going to be so cool, man. I mean, but an hour-long premiere for Season 3?
Yeah, 2 episodes, I guess.
I don't know if it'll be 2 episodes. I wonder, because actually Season 2 didn't have like a 45-minute first episode.
Maybe. I mean, kind of, yeah, just like a double episode.
I want to see animes do that more. I want to see like hour-long intros or like end-of-season finales or something.
Yeah.
I would really like to kind of have like more of like a movie experience where I'm like, okay, I'm going to grab some popcorn, I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to enjoy this like first either episode, I'm going to enjoy this climactic fight, or at the end. I feel like Attack on Titan is going to be like that.
Oh yeah.
Like the final part, like part 3. I wonder if the last
still
episode...
so funny to me.
I know. It's crazy, because we're going to be talking about fall and winter anime in this episode. Attack on Titan is not scheduled for winter 2023. And it's weird because part 1 and part 2 were both aired in January.
Right. And
they only announced that it will be coming out sometime in 2023. So we don't even have like an accurate window of when Attack on Titan part 3 will or Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3.
Yeah, get it right.
I know. I had to be specific. Part 3 already happened, bro. This is
season
the final
4,
season,
part 3. Duh.
But I don't know. I'm hoping that I guess they're just taking their time.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's good, but
Okay, there they go.
All right. Well, I hope that's okay.
Make sure everything is still recording.
Everything is recording.
Yeah. Okay. We're still good.
Dan's cats are just going haywire
wild
right now. I don't know
we moved a table in here, so they're going nuts. Something changed, so they're super excited, and we're paying the price.
Yeah, they just knocked a wire or two over, so hopefully everything's okay and that we sound good still.
We're gonna record video, and then it just falls apart.
It's just not. It's bad. But yeah, so that's the Demon Slayer news. So that's gonna be amazing for next year.
Yes.
Dan,
Wonder Egg Priority. That I was trying to think. I know there was one that had a double feature for the first episode. It was that one, I believe. Yeah, they did like a 45-minute first episode.
I still haven't seen that show.
Good. It's good.
I really need to watch because that was in a lot of the awards for Crunchyroll. Last year.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
right, which brings us to our next story. Great segue, fantastic.
I know. Yeah. Thank you.
Right, there's too much. So Crunchyroll Award changes up categories for 2023. So it looks like they added some new ones, including Best Anime Song. So I guess intro, outro, during. I guess maybe it's gonna count everything, which Chainsaw Man is going to have a ton for that category just because,
my God.
Yeah, 12 episodes, 12 different outros, which I don't know if you've watched them all so far.
Oh, yeah, no. I love how unique each one is, and it also, it binds with, like, the theme. Or
Sponsored by C4.
C4, please sponsor us. Jimmy's not here to downplay our Starburst Strawberry flavor, which, is, by the way, is really good. Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's his favorite one. He loves it. He's not here to say otherwise. So,
but I like that each outro is kind of tied in, sort of with the. My goodness,
these cats are going crazy. Hey, no, I gotta interrupt this broadcast.
That's okay. I'll talk about the outro or the outros. The outro is really amazing. Like I keep trying to say, but without the cats disrupting us, that they're kind of tied in, or like they kind of match the theme or the tone of the episode, and I really like that. One of my favorite ones so far is you were kind of watching it through like an old CRTV, and it was like the outro was playing in that, and I was like, that's really cool. And then there was like the power dance one as well, which I really like that one as well. So
was that the one with all the different outfits?
Yes. Yeah, she was changing like on the side of the screen. That one was really good too. So yeah, I don't know what best anime song will, because they have categories for best intro and outro already.
Right. So
I don't know
if they're maybe lumping it all together. I don't know.
I feel like this is just going to be like maybe a score.
But I thought they already had score. Didn't they?
Do they have score?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
we'd have to go back and look, I guess. But
yeah, but that's interesting. And then we got best continuing series.
Right.
So I wonder if that will just be like Attack
the sequel?
on Titan and My Hero, probably multiple seasons or something like that.
Right.
Best original anime. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that category because I feel like original animes don't get as much love as they tend to. There's one that I'm going to talk about later that I'm interested in. I found out it's an original anime, but I feel like that will open up not only my eyes but other fans' eyes. Like, oh wait, this was an original.
So I guess just not adapted from a manga or light novel or something.
Yeah,
okay, anime only.
Like the studio just created on, because that was Kill la Kill.
And I think
Kill la Kill was.
I think Wonder Egg Priority also was just anime only.
Mm-hmm. But then we got Presenter's Choice, which
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure. Special Achievement Award, which I'm guessing will just be like
somebody in the industry, I guess.
Yeah. Must protect at all costs character. I feel like that's going to be Anya. I could already see that's going to be Anya.
I hope so.
Amazing. Like, I can't even imagine any other character right now besides Anya, because like Spy Family is just so popular and it's so mainstream. And I mean, it's Anya. Come on. How are you going to look at that face and be like, no, you know? So
the real thing is, though, you have to protect everyone else from her.
That's right. She does.
I love when they put her on all the manga panels.
She's got the schemes like, yeah. I love that. Then we got best main character, which again, probably I'm going to imagine there's maybe Lloyd or Yor, maybe Anya. because she's a main character. Denji, Power,
and
possibly.
They did best protagonist and best antagonist. So I wonder if they're doing away with those or just including this as well. I don't know.
I guess it doesn't say in here what they got rid of.
Right.
So I'm not sure. Then we got best new series.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna just go with the popular vote. Probably Chainsaw Man. And then we got best supporting character. Again, probably gonna imagine Power. She's a supporting character for. I would call her a supporting character.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because Denji is the main character, so I would imagine Power is probably going to be a support character.
And I love how the creator was like, "Yeah, one of the inspirations for Power was Eric Cartman," and I'm like, you know what? I see it.
Actually, I'd never heard that.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yep.
Eric Cartman.
Yeah, and if you go back and watch where whenever she's just like, "No, he made me do it," just always a little fuck.
You know what? Like now that I'm thinking back to it, slight spoilers for the manga, but I remember Power drove Kobeni's car, and she's like, "This is my car."
Yes,
and she's like, "Wait, are you?" But you're like, "I have a license somewhere."
It crashes.
It's your car. I can totally see it now.
Yep. There's the Eric Cartman.
My goodness,
I love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But those are the new categories this year.
Okay, so also they're saying best voice actor performance will include awards for Arabic, Castilian, English, French, German. A lot more.
Oh my goodness,
a lot more languages, I guess.
Previous iterations
did not include
Arabic and Italian, but did include
Russian. Oh, so I guess they're taking out Russian. Ooh.
The awards have nixed the categories best
there
girl,
we go.
Best boy, best antagonist, and best fight scene.
Best fight scene. I'm surprised.
So I guess they're, like you said, they're going to put the best girl, best boy, and best and maybe in best or must protect at all costs.
Split it amongst that and best main character. Yeah.
Wow. So they got rid of best antagonist. I'm surprised. I don't know, but then down here it says the global live stream will announce additional winners for the following categories: must protect at all costs character, best action, best drama, best ending sequence, best main character. Best new series, best opening sequence, best supporting character, and best voice actor performance. So I'm wondering how many Chainsaw Man endings will be in best ending sequence. Like,
right.
They're going to have to choose. I mean, probably
it's gonna be tough
because usually they nominate only 6, right? Like 5 to 6.
Yeah, I think about that, and there's 12 right there.
Yeah, I know. So that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
And then voting will open for the 7th Annual Anime Awards on January 19th, 2023, and close on January 26th. And then nominees are selected by the Anime Awards judging panel. The program will be taking place in Japan for the first time at the Grand Prince Hotel New Takanawa's Hilton Main Banquet Hall in Tokyo on March 4th,
Fancy.
2020. That is a long name.
The banquet hall.
I'm surprised I actually said that through pretty well. I thought I was going to stumble on my words there. And the fall hold on. The fall 2022 anime season will not be eligible for this year's awards and will instead be part of the 2024 awards. Oh, wow. So okay, then that means no Chainsaw Man.
Shit.
But I think Spy Family will be included because wasn't that summer?
I believe.
And then part two of season 1 was. In fall?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually had no
rough.
idea.
Okay.
The 2023 Crunchyroll Anime Awards FAQ notes that for a series to be eligible this year, 1 episode aired on television or online in Japan between November 21st and September 2020. September. At least in part. This means that shows which aired during fall 2022 are not eligible for this year's show. However, two core fall 2021 series are eligible for the 2023 awards, also appearing in this includes Ranking of Kings,
right?
Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, the second act, 86 season 2, Watcha Priya McGill, and Platinum End. Wow. That's interesting. I mean, the Spy Family wasn't included in that, but so I'm wondering if part 1 like the first half, like the first 12 episodes will be included. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Damn, so no Chainsaw Man sweep this year.
I think, I'm thinking some anime is going to get snubbed then because, recency bias is a thing. So if they just lump them into next year, it's been a while since then.
Yeah,
so they might get snubbed. That kind of sucks.
Well, I'm glad I read that because I was like, wait a minute, what's this about fall 22?
I was putting all their votes into Chainsaw Man, and it's like, where is he? Where is it?
So much for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got any more news?
Yeah, I got
okay.
Fortnite season chapter 4 just launched. And at the end of the trailer, our boy Deku, our green-haired hero, is going to be in the battle pass or in the game. And actually, they just tweeted today, it's like, have no fear, and then ... And I'm like, oh, shit. So I guess All Might's coming as well. Maybe Deku? Maybe Bakugo? I don't know why I said Deku. But yeah, Deku was in the trailer, so that's going to be pretty cool. I was like, you almost got me to play Fortnite again. You almost got me to play Fortnite. You know, like...
They always get the good licenses.
The thing is, like, they did Naruto, and I was like,
Dragon Ball.
And then they did Dragon Ball. I was like, now they got My Hero.
I think at this point, I'm just never going to play it. It's at that point. Yeah. I downloaded it on the Switch one time, which it's not a game to play on the Switch, really. And I don't know. There was no tutorial or anything. Like, you just jump in, and I was just like, I don't fucking know. So,
I forgot. Every new season, they just drop you into the map after like the cutscene or something. They're just like, here you go. Like, you know Fortnite, you know how to play.
And I'm like, I don't actually.
So that was some other anime news I got. Let's see, we got. I hope I pronounced this guy's names right. Rudeus.
No, it's wrong.
Rudeus grows up in Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 teaser visual. So Season 2 is coming out, I believe, in January, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it just says airs in 2023.
Okay.
So
I know people love it.
I actually have not watched it. I know you said you started and you were like...
No, I didn't. I didn't watch it because I know there was like a lot of...
questionable things.
Yeah, like, pedophilia and stuff like that. So I was like, no, I won't. And I'm sure like now at this point, everyone's older and stuff. I'm sure it's fine, but I just still haven't watched it out of principle off of the first, initial pedophilia hint that I got. And apparently it was much worse in the manga as well. Like, I don't quote me on this, but I believe before he died, he was watching basically watching child porn.
Oh, okay.
on his computer, and I'm like, I'm supposed to sympathize with them, and I know the whole thing is like, oh well, yeah, he sucked, but now he's redeemed in this new world. But I'm like, no, there was still like hints of him being a pedo, like as a kid being attracted to another kid, but he has the mind of a 40-something-year-old at that point, and I'm like, just not for me. Yeah,
Dan's like, I'm done.
There's too many hoops to jump through.
By the way, quoted by Dan 2020.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I quoted you. I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, so we got a key new visual, a little bit older. I'm not sure how much older, but...
Yeah, apparently it's amazing, though. The world building is apparently great. Character development outside of the pedophilia is apparently awesome. So apparently it's great, so everyone have fun with that.
And then the last piece of news I got is Golden Kamuy Season 4 anime returns broadcast in April 2023. So after the news of a main staff member passing on the Golden Kamuy anime series, the anime series website confirmed that it will return. Season 4 will return to broadcasting starting in April 2023, beginning from the start at episode 37. So the 4th season of Golden Kamuy officially started on October 3rd with episode 37. The first 3 seasons are currently streaming on Crunchyroll. All right, we're not sponsored by Crunchyroll, so sorry, forget that last part. But yeah,
riveting content for the listeners.
So unfortunately, one of the members of the staff passed away, and I guess the studio took a break, and now they're going to come back, and they're going to start from the beginning of season 4 and just continue, I guess, like from there.
It's always sad to hear.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But that is the last bit of news that I have. I don't know if you have anything else, Dan.
No, that's it. So we can move on to the main topic, which is looking back at fall anime and looking forward to winter anime.
Yeah. So obviously the first one, big one, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
incredible.
Do I even have to explain? I'm sure it's been on everyone's social media. Anime NYC that we just went to not too long ago.
Check out the vlog.
Just a whole bunch of cosplays everywhere. Just a bunch of Chainsaw Mans, bunch of power,
Yeah.
Makima. I mean, people were being stepped on. It was like I was
It was a lot.
I was scared. I was like, Dan, hold on to me, and he's just gone. I'm like,
I just left.
Dan.
And did you see the one person they were dressed up as like a Christmas Denji and Makima, and they had like I think it was Christmas lights as a leash.
That was incredible. Yeah, his chainsaws were just like, it was like a Christmas tree or like it was wrapped up or something, correct? Yeah, that was awesome. And then the power had like a Santa hat on and like a Santa dress or
I think they did a whole group of them as well. Yeah, it was cool.
It was multiple people, but that was really incredible. But I mean, again, I don't know how much I have to tell you about Chainsaw.
Yeah, that was one. You were reading it basically since it came out, right?
Not since it came out. I got the I got the 11th volume a few months ago, but that like I was reading all the volumes before, like, so I'm sorry. So I have the 11 volumes that are currently available.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a volume 12 yet, but I'm reading it on the Shonen Jump app.
Okay.
So I am caught up, but yeah,
but you were reading it like a while before it.
Before it got before it got big. I think my friend introduced me to it last year,
mm-hmm.
and I was trying to get the volumes last year, and it was impossible just
right.
because of like the pandemic and like things being backed up, and
everyone was just so high on it too. It was one of the most hyped up ones as well, just because everyone loved the manga.
Yeah, I actually think I tried to get it at Kinokuniya.
Okay.
The bookstore
in New York City,
yeah, and I think they were out of the first 4 volumes and only had like 5, like volume 5 and 6 at the time, and I was like, well, I can't start from here. I don't know what happens. So
I don't know any of these people.
And
who are you people?
Who are you people? Good old SpongeBob reference.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't have the Shonen Jump app at the time, so I wasn't really reading manga online that much. But I'm caught up. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Read it if you haven't. It's just, I don't even know. It's one of those manga where like 1 or 2 chapters they'll be explaining a bunch of information, and then like the latter half of the volume will just be like all action.
Yeah.
It'll just like sometimes there'll be 3 or 4 pages of just like clashing, going through buildings, stabbing, people just exploding in pool blood.
I definitely like the pacing with a lot of setup and then a lot of payoff.
Yeah, it's really good. So
yeah, and Mappa, they're crushing it. Absolutely,
Mappa.
I love the like everything about it. The author is a big film buff, so he mentioned a bunch of movies that he likes in the beginning of the chapters and whatnot. So the show is kind of directed like a film. I don't know if like you kind of caught that too. Like it's very, it's hard to describe. But even the sound design is
like
very
the cinematography. You mean?
Yeah, very cinematic. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, it's really just directed like a movie, and like the sound design as well is just it's so good.
Yeah, it is very unique, the way it's designed. And I just remembered actually one other piece of news that I'll rewind back to real quick. Mappa picked up season 3 of One Punch Man.
They sure did, which I'm excited about. But
I don't know if it's still a rumor right now, but I'm pretty sure it's like 99% confirmed that Mappa is going to be animating One Punch Man season 3.
Yeah,
I don't know if they officially confirmed.
I think they did,
but
I've been seeing it everywhere at least.
I literally, once they announced that, all the memes were just like, all right, guys, guess what? We got One Punch Man season 3. And the animator's like, please, can we go home? Like, oh, come on, guys. It's not that bad, right?
Yep. So many memes.
Bro,
TikToks, all that.
Those poor Mappa employees. I really hope they're getting the rest and pay.
Well, I know they opened that studio specifically for 3D, right?
Well, they created a whole nother department for like the CG animation.
So hopefully with that they hired more people to do that. Because there's a lot of 3D. Like I think the whole of Chainsaw Man is like blended 3D with the 2D.
Yeah, Mappa actually puts out on Twitter the like the storyboard and the pre-animation like the process.
Right.
It looks really good. Like it's the CG is so well blended in that you almost can't even tell.
Yeah. exactly. Yeah.
I mean, like the parts when
It's come so far.
the parts when he is Chainsaw Man, you can kind of see it a little bit, but
But it still looks
other than
good.
that, yeah, no, it looks really great. So no complaints here. But yeah, I thought I'd just mention that. Then.
Yeah.
Mappa just got another big name under their belt, and they're just like an empire at this point. Like
I
up
hope
here.
they're paying these animators well because like they're putting in work, so much work.
Yeah, and it's crazy that each show just looks good that they do.
Yeah.
Like I really can't complain about.
Like they just have it down.
It's mad. It's maddening.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on.
More.
Of course, Spy Family Part
Yep.
2, Season 1, Part 2. Again, what do I have to say about Spy Family? It's an incredible show. Really funny. I love pretty much all the characters. Now we have Bond.
Oh, I love Bond.
Good best boy.
Yeah.
Best boy Bond. He better be. Oh, they got rid of best boy category, so never mind. He's just the best character.
They probably got rid of it for that reason. He would have just taken it away.
Bond sweep.
I love when he says that.
But then we
Just
got
resonates with me. Mob Psycho.
You start lifting.
Mob Psycho season 3. So good.
I mean,
yeah. You haven't watched any of it yet, right? Or you've watched part of season 1?
I only watched season 1, so I can't say much about this.
Disgrace.
I actually was over my cousin's house, and he was watching the latest episode, and from what I saw from that episode, it looked really good.
Oh yeah,
Like the animation and everything, the character is really awesome. And I actually met him, the voice actor for Mob, Ito.
At Anime NYC, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I met him
awesome.
at Anime NYC, got a signature from my cousin because he loves the show, and he was incredibly nice. You know, I even actually I came back to him a second time because someone recommended me, oh, you should get your name written in katakana. I was like,
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Let me go ask that. So I went back online. They had no problem. I was like, hey, is it okay if you write his name in katakana? He's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then he was looking at it. My cousin's name is Michael, so he went, Mike. I was like, that's awesome. So, but he wrote it out. It's great.
That's cool.
So that was a good time, and
Yeah.
I have to watch the show.
You do, yeah.
I know. Everyone hate me.
It's normally like, I want to say episode to episode for the most part. It's kind of like slice of life and comedy and whatnot, and then they'll ramp up the action, and it's a great time.
Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
What else we got here? Of course, My Hero season 6.
Yeah. I'm just excited for just everything that's to come. I mean, it's been great so far. As of recording, they just released the Dabi Dance episode, which is, for anyone who didn't watch it, won't go into spoilers, but just awesome. And that was cool to see animated, for me at least, because reading it was definitely impactful, but then just to see, just the body language and everything, it was super cool.
Yeah, and it's just also one of those things where it finally, like, I mean, fans have been theorizing about Dabi being Shoto's brother for the longest time. Spoilers.
Spoilers, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sure people would have seen it online a bunch, but yeah.
Hopefully.
Hope so. If not.
But I saw your face. You're like,
So yeah, spoilers.
Sorry. But yeah, that theory's been in the works for, I mean, like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Or maybe even more. Probably
Yeah.
since Dabi was even introduced and he had fire power. People were like, this guy must be his brother,
Right.
And
like similar hair as well. Like, obviously dyed it black, but just similar.
that was a crazy.
Similar hair.
Seeing Dabi with white hair in the anime, it looks so good. I don't know why. I'm like, damn, this is so clean.
Yeah,
because it's like it's like his hair's supposed to be like the ash, or right? Isn't it like because it's white ash or
I don't know,
like the burning fire? I don't know, something like that. But it's just so cool to finally see that theory just come to light, and everyone's like, yes, we were right.
Yeah,
and then. It's like, yeah, we knew, but the anime watchers.
It's cool though. His fire's too strong for his body, which it's awesome.
Yeah, the only complaint I have about the season so far is that sometimes the animation seemed still.
Yep.
I don't know if you know what I mean.
The animation overall has, I mean, in My Hero in general, like, is usually not that great. It's usually pretty mid. And then they'll step it up once in a while, for the movie though, they really stepped it up, but
yeah, that movie budget,
I don't know if they just don't give them enough time, or I don't know what it is exactly, but because I don't think it's the budget really. The budget is, I think, around the same as like a lot of other anime, but apparently usually what it comes down to is how much time they give them to work on it.
Yeah, and on top of that as well, it seems like a lot of the big impactful moments, like when Deku came in and started fighting against Shigaraki, it was a lot of stills.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed that. Like when he would come in and punch or like kick or throw him, it was a lot of stills. And I don't know. I was just hoping for more of when he fought,
Like more
when,
dynamic
when
action
he fought Overhaul.
visually. Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah.
that was a lot of like he was bouncing around, had
Yeah.
like the fists and everything. Like they killed that fight. That was awesome. But I don't know. Just was like,
Yeah.
And then
Step it up.
And then of course some of the scenes in the show are in the manga. It's kind of violent. Like I remember Shigaraki got like his like chest cut off or like open, and there was like blood shooting everywhere. Obviously they kind of have to censor that a little bit for the anime, so some scenes aren't like, they don't look as impactful, but if you go and read the chapters in the manga, you'll see like, he got this like
I guess maybe they're at that point where they're like, we know a lot of kids watch this, it's not necessarily, it is a shonen, but it does get super dark, so I think they're in just some weird in between point where it's like there's a lot of darker themes and stuff in the later portion of the show. I mean, even with Stain too, but so many kids watch it, and like a lot of it is like kid friendly stuff.
Yeah, obviously there has to be a good balance between it. One thing that really gave me hope though is the Dobby dance episode today. He was pretty detailed, like during his speech. Like I don't know if you remember like seeing like Dobby definitely had a lot of shading, or like the line work was really good, and that gives me hope for spoilers once again, so if you don't want to hear 3, 2, 1, Dark Deku.
Right.
I'm kind of
emo Deku.
Yeah, it's giving me a little bit of hope, because I feel like they're really like I told you and Jimmy, and you guys said you didn't really have any hope for it, but I think seeing that and seeing how much work they can put into like a key frame, I
still don't have faith. I think there's gonna be some cool shots of spoilers, emo Deku. I think there's gonna be some cool shots, but I think overall they're still gonna just fall back into their very mid animation.
Yeah, that's fair. But overall, loving the season. Yeah, I can't complain. I love My Hero, so what can I say?
Blue Lock, everyone's loving Blue Lock. I haven't watched it yet.
Man. Unfortunately, the Blue Lock is not real. Japan was in the FIFA World Cup that is going on currently right now, but they were eliminated by Croatia in a shootout. I hate shootouts, man. What can I say? I really wish they would just keep playing until someone scored. But what can you do, man? So
it was a shootout with Brazil and I forget who as well though, but yeah, it was super close. Everyone's shook by
Morocco, right? How do you say that country?
Morocco?
Is it Morocco?
I don't know. I don't remember who it was.
I think. I don't know why. I thought it was spelled like Morcoo or something like that. I can't remember. I'm not too good with countries.
And I'm not good with sports. But
everybody was memeing about when Japan won, and they're like, the Blue Lock is real. Can we get much higher? And then they lost, and they're like, the Blue Lock isn't real.
Turns out it's not real.
But it really was cool that Japan actually their uniforms were from Blue Lock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
awesome.
collaborated with Blue Lock, and their uniforms were actually from the anime, so it was really cool. So whenever
have you watched it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's really awesome.
Yeah,
like,
it looks cool.
I was like, wow, this show's about demons. I was like, all right, I guess.
high fantasy football, I guess.
But
the animation looks cool though. How is it like in show? How does it look?
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah. I mean, like, it, obviously the very intense moments when they're like, I'm going to score. You can't beat me. And like their eyes are going crazy, and it's awesome. I wonder if Jimmy's watched it yet.
As of the last time we all got together, he didn't. And he was the one who hyped it up the most to us. So.
He was like, guys, I sent you the trailer for the show.
Did you watch it yet? And we're like, nah.
We didn't. And he's like, yeah. Did you watch it? Nope. What?
Yep. Bleach. 1,000-year Blood War. I always stumble through that name. I don't know what it is, but yeah, Bleach, 1,000-year Blood War. Everyone's loving it.
Yeah, what can I say? I mean, I haven't watched Bleach. I wasn't a Bleach fan when I grew up. So I'm not as excited for this, but I know that people who are Bleach fans say that so far it's incredible.
Right.
It's really good. I've seen some clips. And it looks really well animated.
It looks good. I just don't know what's going on.
Any of the Bunkai scenes, I was like, oh my god, this looks crazy. And it makes me want to go back and read it or watch it or whichever. But Bleach is another big one.
Yeah. What was that?
I was gonna say Uzaki-chan wants to hang out season 2.
Oh yeah, did you watch season 1?
I did.
Yeah?
I haven't started season 2 yet, but I did watch season 1.
It's like slice of life comedy kind of, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's the character that everyone was getting all crybaby about because of the proportions, and they were like, "This is how you should draw this," and I'm like, "Guys, please."
But it's a college student, isn't she in college?
Something like that. But I'm just talking about like she's really short and she's
Short people
busted.
exist.
Yeah.
I'm short.
And it's just people were like, no, this is how you draw her, and it's like, guys, just enjoy the show, please. But you were gonna say?
To Your Eternity season 2 has been airing. That is, it's been really good. It's not as heart-wrenching as the first one, but it still gets you for sure.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just excited to see where it's going. I didn't start reading the manga for that yet, but I was going to wait till, after this season and then jump in. But yeah, it's been good.
My friend is reading the manga, and it's pretty long. It's like 300 plus chapters.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He reads it during lunch at work, and I'm like, God damn, you're still reading this manga? Yeah. How long is this?
Well, the main character is immortal, so I guess he has plenty of time for all those chapters,
That's true, yeah. We have, I feel like one of the, I wouldn't even say underrated, but...
Which one's that?
This Bocchi on the Rock? Or Bocchi the Rock, sorry. This one I've been seeing a lot of online, and it's the character where
great rating too. I mean,
well, because it's the character that's on the floor. Like, there's this famous scene so far that's been memed where she's on the floor and she's like buzzing out, and like the animation's ridiculously wacky, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And yeah, again, it's got like a 9-star rating here on my anime list, yeah. And I feel like that's one of the I don't want to say underrated, but I feel like not
highly rated, but yeah, I guess under
not appreciated,
exposed.
Yeah, like it's not as mainstream.
Yeah,
to put it simply, but it's definitely on Twitter. It's definitely memes. Like, people are talking about it, but it's not like as highly advertised as Chainsaw Man or My Hero. Or
did you ever get into using my anime list and rating stuff and all that?
Like, actually using it?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Because I'm thinking back to I used to. Now I just keep a notes app on my phone, but I used to use it to log the anime I would watch, and my rating was just way too high. Just everything was like an 8 and up, and I'm like, I've looked back at it at certain points, and I'm just like, this is bad. Like, this was a 5 out of 10 for sure. And like, just the amount of like 9s and 10s. I think I gave Sword Art Online like one of the seasons a 10, and I'm like, all right, man. Like, I know you enjoyed that arc, but like,
how old were you when you were rating these?
I was an adult. I was probably like 18 or something.
18? You were an adult at 18?
I was legally an adult, but yes, I was.
You were a young adult.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen here, young man.
And that was like 40 years ago at this point. So.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, 18, 19, and I was rating everything 8, 9, 10 out of 10.
Before you scroll down more, another show.
No, I'm going.
Wait. Another show that I actually want to get watching is Reincarnated as a Sword.
Oh, it's a sword, yeah.
I saw this advertised at Anime NYC, and it says right here, a nameless sword wakes up to discover he has been reincarnated from his former life as a human. With his power of telekinesis, he moves around in this new world, acquiring several skills and abilities. When the sword comes upon a forest filled with monsters, he meets a young girl fleeing from Beast. I have to expand this.
You can't draw a demo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Grabbing the sword, the girl easily defeats the monster. After introducing herself as Fran, she names the sword Shisho. Am I saying that right?
She's so fine.
Yeah, okay. And officially becomes his wielder. The two set out to become adventurers, but unfortunately for Fran, she is a member of the Black Cat tribe, a beastkin group with a bad reputation. No member of this tribe has ever evolved into a mightier beast, but Fran plans to be the first and achieve her parents' dream, as Shisho promises to remain.
This is a long ass synopsis.
Until she attains her goal. Then they form an unstoppable partnership of impressive strength. Okay, sorry.
I feel like I watched the whole series.
So I saw it advertised.
That's got to be like all of episode 1.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. But that was advertised, like I said previously, at Anime NYC, and it seems interesting. I
remember watching the trailer. It looked cool.
Yeah, I definitely want to check that out as well.
Yeah. I feel there's so many anime I haven't watched this season, and I'm like, I feel like I've watched a few. I've been watching My Hero, Chainsaw Man, To Your Eternity, Spy Family, Mob Psycho. I'm forgetting, but I'm like, that's a good amount of shows, and I'm like, there's still so many I haven't watched.
I know.
Fall has been really good. Fall has been a banger fucking season.
I mean, I remember we discussed this when Samir was here. But yeah, we were talking about the upcoming anime at the time, and we were like, bro, this season, this
it's so packed.
This season of anime is going to be incredible.
Spoilers for winter. Winter's looking kind of light, so I think I'm going to catch up on the backlog of fall.
Another one that Samir is a big fan of is Yurusei Yatsura.
Yeah, he's simping over Lum Hardcore.
Yeah, so this was actually a
Shout out
show back in the 80s, I believe. And
right. It's like a reboot or redo.
It's like a reboot / remake, and it's like really well animated. It looks really nice. Have you seen the art style, the way it looks?
Yeah, they kept the art style pretty much, but just kind of like cleaned it up.
It you know what? It's like very kind of, it like almost glows. The show, like when you watch it, I feel like all the colors pop out. They kind of have like this slight glow to them.
Have you jumped into an episode, or
yeah?
Have you been watching it?
I've watched the first 2 episodes and then I stopped. Not because the show is bad. It's just because that's just what I do. I do it with games. I do it with shows. I play like a couple hours of a game or watch a couple episodes of the show, and then I'm like, all right, I need something different. And then I have
the ADHD is real.
Yeah, I know, it really is. But it looks really good, and I don't was gonna say it's the original voice actors, but it's not. I don't think it's the original voice actors. It's new voice actors.
That was
but
a while ago.
It was a while ago. But I mean, hey, listen, Dragon Ball still the OG voice actors. So.
Dude, I am gonna cry when I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah,
but
I was
the voice
say,
actress is old. Goku's getting old.
Yeah. So they better bring that anime back real soon.
Yeah. They're
rumoring that it might come back next year, but they said it every year.
Yeah, I don't know. They took a break from the manga recently because they were like, I think they just needed help with direction, which makes sense because the way in which they've been stepping everything up in the Super manga has just been kind of ridiculous. You know, it's Dragon Ball, so it's already ridiculous, but it's like, all right, shit. Like, how are you gonna make this all work in world? And because they also seemed like they wanted to make GT still kind of canon, but I'm like, you can't. Like at this point, I think you're getting to the point where it's just like you can't.
Have you seen the announcement by Toriyama that he's confirmed that the Dragon Ball superhero movie is like one of the last things before the end of Z?
Right.
Or it's like
timeline wise.
Yeah, so we're getting so Toriyama confirmed that we're getting to that point where we could start entering post Z territory,
right.
And like getting, I mean, we have been getting new content, but I mean like they're they could rewrite GT or
Trunks and Goten are teens now, and I know Trunks was an adult. You know, it's like a few years after that, but it's got to be like what maybe like 8 years after where we're at in Super now, because Pan's like 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, maybe she's like 11 or something in GT.
Yeah,
I'd have to look it up, but we're getting there for sure. But I'm like, I feel like you can't keep it in the same timelines anymore. The power scaling is just going to be all off.
Oh yeah, I mean they're definitely gonna have to come up with some new enemies or characters and whatnot. I mean, but you know the manga has that already. We have like Granola and
right. It's been getting ridiculous, but yeah, I won't spoil anything.
I won't say anything.
But they took a few month hiatus, so they're coming back this month. So yeah, hopefully they figure it out.
And then just one last thing for the fall, we got Pop Team Epic Season 2, and Pop Team Epic is just an ridiculous show.
Yeah.
If you watched the first season, or if you haven't watched it at all, just don't even look up anything. Just go into it.
Just go in dry.
It's just like, what is happening? This is just absolutely ridiculous. But I think that's really all the big ones that I wanted to point out. So
yeah, I think same. But it's been a great season. Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait. This is the show I wanted to point. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Did that come out yet?
This is the last show. Yeah,
November 19th. Okay.
High Card. So this show is kind of interesting because so I'll read the synopsis real quick. It's not too long. After discovering that his orphanage was on the brink of closing due to financial stress, Finn, who was living freely on the street, set out for a casino with the aim of making a fortune. However, nothing could have prepared Finn for the nightmare that was waiting upon him. Once there, Finn encountered a car chase and a bloody shootout caused by a man's lucky card. Finn will eventually learn what the shootout was about. The world order can be controlled by a set of 52 X playing cards with the power to bestow different superhuman powers and abilities to the ones that possess them. With these cards, people can access the hidden power of the buddy that can be found within themselves. So it's like not gambling, but like I remember in the trailer it was like, oh, this is like the two of spades, which is like one of the stronger cards, I guess.
Right.
But some of the cards, like when he's like, oh, seven of diamonds activate, and then it gives him a gun. Like the card like goes over his hand, and then like a gun appears, and sometimes like I guess maybe like superhuman strength, or I have no idea, but I was like, oh, the show looks pretty. It looks different, you know, and that's what I wanted. Like a lot of the shows that we go through and see is like a lot of isekai, and I'm like, like some isekai are bangers, but some of them are pretty much just like the same. So that's why it's very funny where the isekais are trying to become like, oh, reincarnated as a sword.
They're trying to get silly with it.
They're trying,
which
like,
I appreciate.
They're like, yo, I'm a sword instead of an actual human in the show. But
I was also watching. I'm trying to find it. I don't know if they were summer or fall. But Kamuy Can't Communicate. That might have been summer.
I think that was summer.
Devil is a Part-Timer season 2. I don't know if that started in summer or not. I'm not sure, but I've been watching those as well. Kamuy, I've just been going through slowly. I think I'm almost done with it now, but it's been awesome.
Oh yeah, Kamuy Can't Communicate.
Devil is a Part-Timer season 2 has been fun. Yeah, decent.
All right, so I think that's it for fall 2020.
That's it for fall. Banger. Absolute banger. And then we have winter.
Now we got winter. So this is interesting because I was looking through and there's only a couple that pique my interest.
Right.
First one is Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Yeah, of course. That's going to be fun.
I feel like that right there is one of the big ones for me.
Vinland Saga season 2, that's going to be huge for people. I haven't watched Vinland Saga, but
yeah, because how long has it been since the first season?
I do not know.
I think it's been like a couple of years, or it's been a little bit. So it's finally coming, and it's done by Mappa.
Right.
So probably gonna look amazing.
They're rich. They gotta be.
I know that Vinland Saga manga readers have said that the second season is going to be the tone is going to be completely different than the first season because the first season had a lot of action and
was Jimmy watching this? I don't remember.
I think he was.
Yeah, we'll have to consult with him.
Jimmy, why aren't you here? So yeah, those two are
Nagatoro. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. First season was great. I love how polarizing it was for the first episode, just because she is how she is. But it came around, obviously.
That's definitely going to be probably my number one show for the upcoming winter season.
The Disney Plus show, Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, it's man, what the hell is with Disney and just like copying these anime?
I don't know. They're cashing in on it. I guess because anime is getting so popular now. They're like, we have money.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I guess maybe they see the market and they're like, oh, people want to watch this shit? Well,
they see the market, they have money.
You're going to have to get on Disney Plus for this shit. And I'm like,
right.
Man, come on.
I already have it anyway. I have it already, so that's fine. But, I'll probably watch Tokyo Revengers. I mostly just read the manga because I watched the first couple episodes, really enjoyed it. Then I started reading the manga, read it, it finished. It finished. I'm not going to say much, but it's
done.
It's sizzled.
I will say I filmed a Mikey cosplayer at Anime NYC.
Oh, yes.
And I asked her and I said, hey, so you read all of the manga? And I'm pretty sure she said yes, or I don't remember if she said no, but I know about it. And I was like, what's your honest opinion about it? And
Are you happy with it?
She went, it ended. I was like, ah.
Yeah, that is how it is. It ended. That's all.
The big rip. We got
see.
We got Bungo Stray Dogs season 4.
I watched Bungo Stray Dogs. I've watched everything. I forget it. It's good. I enjoy it, and then I just forget. And then as I'm watching the next season, I'm like, okay, I think I remember these characters right. But yeah, it's just one of those. I don't know what it is. I watch it and forget it.
Another. I don't know why it won't show me the full synopsis for this show.
What is that one?
It is Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense.
Oh, okay.
And this show,
second season?
I have the first 2 volumes of it, and the second season's coming out, and I don't know why it's not showing the synopsis. It just says the second season.
I wonder if it's going to be late winter.
Yeah. Damn, I was gonna read the synopsis and now it's gone. I think I have it on my phone. Oh, I'm gonna try and look it up. I'm on my phone.
In the meantime, I'll just mention Inspector Season 2. I know people like that one as well. Nier Automata is getting an anime.
That I'm really curious. Like, it looks
how big the cheeks are going to be. Oh, no, what were you going to say?
Something along those lines. But no,
actually, yes. No, that was what I was going to say.
No, I just, like, I saw the trailer, some of the visuals, and it looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how...
Did you play Nier?
I did.
Yeah?
I did play some. I
never got around to it.
Not all of it, because it is a long game.
Yeah.
Because it has like 30 something end, right? Is it? Like,
it's one of those.
It's one of those
not
where
that
it just
long,
has
but
like
a lot of endings.
No, it is long and it has a lot of endings.
Oh.
I'm
never gonna.
I don't remember the exact number. I want to say I'm gonna go to 13 because I remember if it's 13 or 31. I can't remember. I think it's 13. I don't know if 31's a lot. So I don't know if it's got 31 endings. But yeah, Nier Automata is a awesome game. So the anime, I can't wait. It's gonna look really awesome.
This one I'll shout out to Tomo-chan as a girl. I watched the trailer for this, which is basically she is in love with her childhood friend. I believe it's one of those, but he doesn't look at her too much as a girl. It's something along those lines, but it looks cool. Comedy romance.
Okay.
This one here, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I found the synopsis because I just went on my phone and for some reason it has it on there. So I'm just gonna read it real quick. So it says the best offense is a great defense, and for VR MMO gamer Kaede Honjo, her defense is the best. Under her alias Maple, she and her guild journey through New World Online, gaining friends and foes through her new battlefield quest. All those skill points, new defensive techniques, and no pain. Maple can't be stopped.
Okay.
And yeah, it's great. Like I said, I have the first 2 volumes, and I watched the first season, and I enjoyed it. You know, it's like a comedy, obviously, like. It's not really an isekai, but sort of like it's like Sword Art Online where they're in a video game and all that stuff. But yeah, really good. But what were you?
Next we have Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Season 4, Part 2.
Let's go.
Part 1 was okay. It was very okay. But I'm excited to see what they do with the next part. I'm not reading the manga, so I'm kind of just going in raw, you know?
It's okay. Hestia is bestia.
Hestia? Brestia?
Brestia? I mean, Hestia... fuck.
She's on the wall somewhere, but... Nah, I think she's down the stairs. But yeah, she's on the wall.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm excited for that.
Trigun?
Trigun, yeah.
Trigun.
Stampede, yep.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Again, another early 2000s... Is it late 90s, early 2000s?
I think, yeah. Late 90s, I think, but I never got around to it.
So now this is like another remake, reboot?
Prequel or?
I don't remember if it's a prequel. Okay. I can't confirm, so
yeah,
don't quote us. But
because he looks younger.
Yeah, but what's the studio again? Studio Orange. Gotcha. Yeah, it looks interesting. So I'm excited. I want to check that out because my cousin, that was his Xbox gamer tag for a long time, and me and him, he introduced me to Trigun, and so I'm gonna want to watch that with him when it comes out. So I'm excited for that.
Okay. After that, I don't.
Yeah, I know. There's just a lot of isekai or
a whole lot of.
There was one show I think that piqued my interest. I want to see. I think it was called Revenger. Here's another one, Buddy Daddies. Buddy Daddies is like Spy Family except with they're like 2 hitmen or agents.
Yeah, they're like assassins more so.
And they just get this little girl and they have to watch her now or something.
I just saw for the first time today. I saw a little visual teaser for it, so it's funny.
Yeah, and I was like, people were like, Spy Family, but gay? I was like, I don't know.
Why not?
I'm not sure.
Just me and my dad's.
Revenger down. There you go, Revenger.
Was that a webtoon?
I don't know if it was a webtoon, but it's
source original. Oh no. Original? Okay.
But
wait, no. I remember watching a trailer for this. That looks fucking sick.
Yeah,
that looks sick.
Because it looks like traditional, just samurai action, like almost sort of like Samurai Champloo, except more serious.
Yeah.
But it says here...
I'll put up a little visual thing somewhere here. I don't know how it's going to fit in frame, but I'm going to put it up somewhere.
Just put it over my face.
Yeah.
Just block me.
We don't need to see that.
As Master Assassin UC Yuen looks into a series of assassinations made on the Grand Samurai clan, the Satsuma, he encounters Kuruma. Yeah, Kuruma. Yep, Kuruma Rezio, a member and survivor of one of the attacks. Together, they discover the true nature of these murderers is bigger than. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Together,
So bad.
I know I am. I'm like flustering now. Together, they discover the true nature of these murderers is bigger than over stolen resources. I feel like that's worded weirdly, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. As they get closer to the truth, they will come out alive. Well, will they come out alive to exact revenge? So, my poor wording on the or reading of the synopsis. So, just look up a trailer.
Yeah.
I looked up the trailer. It looks really awesome.
The animation looks crazy too.
So
looks really good.
Yeah,
Who's the studio on this? Oh god, scrolling away. Mystery. Wisna. I've never heard of this studio.
Ajiado.
Huh, never heard of it, but it looks good.
And then I don't know.
Mano no. Malevolent Spirits. Yeah, I don't. After that,
this one I don't know. I just saw this on Crunchyroll's Twitter, but it's like
campfire cooking.
Campfire cooking. And
another one.
Oh my absurd skill.
Isekai everything.
It's just another isekai, but the guy just cooks like banger meals apparently.
It just comes down to nobody wants to be on planet Earth anymore. They're like, fuck this place. Isekai.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I don't know. There wasn't too many.
Okay, now we're getting into real.
This one, I read the Shonen Jump. I use the Shonen Jump app to read.
Roboko?
Yeah, that one seems interesting. Like I've seen it. Like it has chapters like every other week or something like that. But that one I've seen on the app, so that's why I just pointed out. I was like, oh, I've seen that before.
Robots. Okay, robot maids.
Yeah, it's something along the lines of that. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't read it. I just saw it.
Card Fight Vanguard. Continuing. Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff. Okay, let's get into some ONAs. See if there's anything interesting.
Oh, The Way of the House Husband season 2.
Right.
I know people really like that.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten around to it. Junji Ito.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Right, that's gonna be cool. Hopefully, because I know they did an adaptation.
You're wearing.
Oh no, it's not
Studio
Ghibli.
Ghibli? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Ghibli.
It's so funny because I looked at your shirt and I just see like a bunch of black and white, and I'm like, oh,
it must be.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh wait
Same
a minute,
thing.
nope, I'm wrong.
Lupin the Third versus Cats. Yeah, I mean,
there's a Lupin the Third like
movies. Let's go movies. Okay, Black Clover movie. All right,
Black Clover. I know my cousin's gonna want to check that out. He's a big Black Clover fan.
Yeah. What else do we have? This is thrilling for the watcher. Detective Conan stuff. Doraemon. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, the winter
Evangelion special.
Winter season is gonna
backlog season.
I feel like, you know what the problem is, again, it's just we had such a banger fall 2022 that right now anything else after it is just gonna look like, what the fuck is this?
They're just giving us time to process.
Yeah, it's just
it's backlog season, it looks like.
You know, it's like the video game season. All the big video games come out from like October to December, and then after that it's like
takes a little dip.
It's a little slow.
Although like I don't know, they've been filling out the year a little more, but overall. So backlog season's coming. Yeah,
but again, you know, like I said,
couple bangers.
You know, Nagatoro, Vinland Saga, Tokyo Revengers, Bungo Stray Dogs, Nier Automata, Revengers. So there's a couple in there. There's a couple in there to check out. But yeah, definitely will probably take this season to catch up on some other shows that I should be watching.
For sure.
But yeah. So I think that's going to do it for this episode of the fall 2022 recap and what we're expecting to watch in winter 2023.
Yep. Let us know what you guys are looking forward to and what you watch this fall as well.
And let us know how the video is, because hopefully it worked and Dan gets everything realigned and no problems in the editing.
I hope it's still recording.
All right. But thank you guys for listening and watching, and we will catch you on the next episode.
Later.
See you around. Bye.